everybody, and welcome back to the Blu-ray Hunter. I'm the Blu-ray Hunter, Jonathan Moody, and this is another collections video. This time it's going to be my MVD ones collection. It's not just going to be my MVD rewinds. I also have a 4K that's also an MVD release, but it's mainly MVD rewind series, which I absolutely love. So let's basically begin. So I did this in alphabetical order. So from A to M, I guess, and then for the 4K. So to begin with, abominable, abominable, abominable. Jesus Christ, why can't I say that? Abominable. Which is not about an abominable snowman. It's really about a Sasquatch, but it is Sasquatch in the snow. It is a movie starring Matt McCoy, who was in the Police Academy movies. He uh took over for Steve Gutenberg. But like basically it's Rear Window. He sees Sasquatch killing girls at the neighboring house and stuff, and he's in a wheelchair and he has to figure out how to stop this Bigfoot. So it's fun. Tiffany Shepis is in it. She has probably one of the coolest deaths that you'll see in one of these, horror films. So I recommend it. We did it for horror film lovers at one point on the podcast, and with me and Sarah, I think Sarah Atkins and I did it. So another one is Boogie Boy, which I rewatched. I think I might have even done a review of it. Craig Hammond's movie. Craig is a friend of mine. And I don't just say, oh, like he's a Facebook friend. We've actually hung out and stuff, and he's a really good dude. And he loves working with Mark Dacascos. And Mark Dacascos is one of the people I absolutely truly adore. And so if you guys have gotten a chance to watch this movie, it's written and directed by Craig, and he's just awesome. Like just a great guy. And this movie is fantastic. I mean, it stars Mark Dacascos, James Woolvett, Emily Lloyd, Frederick Forrest, Tracy Lords, and Joan Jett. Like, how cool do you get like on that? So a great movie. Next, speaking of, well, I mean, I don't know how you feel, but it's a movie starring that has Jean-Claude Van Damme in it, but he's not the star. It is called Black Eagle, and it is okay. It has moments where it's fun and enjoyable, but it's just okay. Like I was expecting it to be better, and it kind of reminds me of a lot of other movies like this, similar to this, that just wasn't up to snuff from what, a lot of these. So, but it's enjoyable. Next is Double Impact, starring Katie Holmes and James Marsden, Nick Stahl. It's also got William Sadler and a few other people in it. Directed by David Nutter, who did a lot of the X-Files uh, stuff. Um, he does a great job directing this movie. We reviewed this for horror film lovers, but it was for like Mainstream Monday, I believe, and I really enjoyed it. Huh. We talked about this on the haul video that we just did this year for Indie Film Cafe haul video, and it was Hail Caesar, which I did not like, but John Ward likes it for sentimental reasons or whatever, all this stuff. And I just I just thought it was just bad. It it tried so hard to be funny, it just wasn't. Robert Downey Jr. was in it, but didn't even it felt like anybody could have played that role. No offense to Robert. I'm sure he just did it to be nice to Anthony because this is Anthony Michael Hall's directorial debut. And he should have this should have been a lot better, but just sadly it wasn't. Next is Lionheart, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, one of my favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. That and Kickboxer and probably Bloodsport are my three favorite of his. And Lionheart, I'm just a huge fan of. I love those movies where they do like the underground fighting and stuff without it being like Bloodsport, where it's like, a whole tournament or whatever. It's just like, you fight whenever you feel like fighting. I really, really enjoyed this movie. rewatching it when I first got it, and it's got like, I mean, it's got Sheldon Lettich um commentary and like interviews and other stuff. Like Sheldon Lettich I've met also. I got to interview him too. And he is such a nice guy. I got to interview him in his home. Like how cool is that? Because he wanted to give me his Only the Strong uh poster and stuff. And I just thought he was such a great guy. Um really enjoyed meeting him, and I just love Lionheart. So I just enjoyed being a part of that. So thank you, Sheldon. I hope one day I can work with you. Next is a Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez movie directed by Emilio Estevez, which and written by him is Men at Work. I need to watch this. I saw this when I was a kid, young, but I don't even remember anything about it. And I think I don't even know if I watched the whole thing. So I'm excited to rewatch this. I might do this in January as part of my ranking of my movies I watched and stuff. So we'll see. Next is Monday Morning, which I did do a review of for or for Blu-ray Hunter reviews, and I did not like it that much. I thought I was gonna like it more because I thought it was completely different than what it was. Um, it's this original VHS version with its alternate title, Class of Fear. So I guess there's two versions of this on here. I only watched the sh- the normal one, I guess, or whatever. Um, there's a great commentary, or not commentary, but interview with the director, where he kind of talks about how this movie is and stuff, and how this movie came to be, and all that stuff, and it was pretty interesting. I still wouldn't probably like. I thought this was gonna be a school shooting movie, which I don't know if we really need that or whatever in this world now, but I thought it was going to be something about that and everything. Kind of even like that's what it looks like. And then you watch the movie and it's really not that. It's like the guy takes the students hostage, but it's not like that wasn't the plan or anything. That wasn't a plan. There was just all this really effed up stuff that happens, and it just wasn't that good. It was very melodramatic, and it felt like more like a after school special than anything else. Like an after school special, if they didn't know how to do an after school special, is kind of how I view it. So it was not that great of a movie, but I'm happy to have it because it's just a part of history. And last but not least is my 4K, and that is Drive, also starring Mark Dacascos. So I want to have all the Mark Dacascos movies, and it's directed by Steve Wang with a screenplay by Scott Phillips. Scott Phillips did such a great job. He also directed a movie called Stink of Flesh and another one called Gimme Skelter that I love. Both movies are a lot of fun. I highly recommend those, but I also highly recommend this one too. Very much. Steve Wang does a great job. Kadeem Hardison and Brittany Murphy are also in it. And Murphy, before she sadly passed away, she was just so cute. So, there you go. That's my only. So I only have 8 Blu-rays and one 4K. I want to get more this year, so I'm hoping maybe if I can get 12, that'll be great because then I'll have 20 by the end of the year. So we'll see. I'm not rushing right now to get things or whatever, but if I see a good deal or something for MVD, I'm gonna jump on it to try to get as many as I can of these because I do love the MVD line. It's just there's just so many boutique labels out there, and MVD is one of them, and it's one of the ones I need to get, but I will at some point. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know below what your thoughts are, and if you do like it, give me a thumbs up and also tell me, if you guys check these out. So until then, everybody, have a good one. Bye.